International Partners.
Smoove and Turrell.
Für die ganze Vielfalt dieses schönen, reichen Lebens.
Ladies and Gentlemen.
It's canny o'clock, it's live and pre-recorded, all the way from Victoria in glorious Canada. It's your main man, Mr. Smoove, and his trusty little sidekick, Mr. John Turrell. This is the Northern Coal Experience!
Hello, everybody.
Hope you're all feeling groovy.
Groovy.
I bet you they've all got the vibe on, you know?
Yeah,
the vibe.
getting their vibe out.
Yeah, getting the vibe.
Have you got your vibe out?
There's a track on, I was listening to Bandcamp today, and you know how much I hate the word vibe.
Oh, it's great. I'm vibing, man.
Honestly, they must have said it 600 times in one track.
All right, are you going to play it?
No.
Vibe.
You got the vibe on, man.
You've got that vibe. Who was that? Tresvant or something?
No, let's set about him the better. It's R. Kelly,
true.
isn't it?
Was it? War Kelly. Anyway, let's find out where we are exactly in Canada.
Welcome to the most southern tip of Vancouver Island, one of the many jewels in old dumpy Empress's crown. Yes, you've guessed it, we are in Victoria, Canada. Kick back and relax with Smoove and myself at the Empress Hotel, and once you've showered and changed, we'll meet you in the Bangor Lounge. Let's sip a Bombay Stinger before heading out to those beautiful city and the nightlife. A trip to this fair city would not be a trip at all without a visit to the majestic Fisherman's Wharf. The food is splendiferous and the drinks even better. Why not shop till we drop on Government Street and let's show these folk we mean business. Wearing our finest of clobber, I booked us a table at the legendary 10 Acres Kitchen. I really hope you brought your credit card. So let's raise a glass of fine Krug champagne and say cheers to beautiful Victoria as it's so Instagrammable.
Yeah, I've got relatives who live in Victoria.
I know.
I like that as a kid went online and went, really? You're in Victoria? And I just couldn't be asked to reply. Standard material. Anyway, we've got some great music this week. As always, of course. Brand new stuff and some old stuff as well, of course. John, what's in your box of delights later?
Just loads of mint stuff.
Loads of French house, no doubt. Diggity. Well, let's find out all about the mix. Coming up right after this.
The Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world. And Turrell, kings of the John Turrell to the bright stars in the northern sky.
listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
Tuesdays with the Northern Coal Experience by Smoove and Turrell.
to the move. Funk it.
There you go in the mix this week. Why, that flew over. Started off with a lovely Heat Rock from the label Heat Rock, that is, and King Most, and that's Ain't No Game. Go Go Go. That's the B-side. Wins again. A-side's awful. It's re-edit of Groove Is in the Heart, you know, that kind of like that overplayed joint. Anyway, fantastic, love that. United Soul, Reworks, and Life and Time. Took a while to get that one. That's the little soul vocal over the top. Lovely soulful house. Something from a long time ago on GAM, The African, and that's the Panopthet Kifkum remix. Whatever. Seven Samurai. Two tunes this week from KX 9000. An old one called Goldie from the Truva X EP. And then after that is the new album. And I think I played Worldwide Weeb. Anyway, it's from the Ultra Loise EP. Loiser. An amazing record, remixed by, obviously, Lauren Garnier. A track called Weather the Weather, featuring Joan Waters. And that's Mide. And the Lauren Garnier remix. Fantastic. I'll play the other side next week, which is the Mad Ray remix. I wonder if that's Ray, as in Ray Mang. Possibly not. Another old track, that's a re-edit version. That's the Idjit Boys, or Idjit Edit rather, and Tony Humphries. Roundtree, Hit on You. Good luck finding that. There you go, that's this week's mix. I think that's everything. Or is it? This in the background is... I can't remember actually, it's on HHV. Brilliant. I've got to mention this label actually because they've reissued tons of hip-hop 45s, legit as well, and they're based in Germany, HHV. We met the guys actually who run the shop. They were at the night that Helmet put on.
Speaking of Helmet, that's where my first pick's coming from. Beautiful Helmet, shiny and gorgeous.
Are you plugged in, John?
I'm plugged in.
Good.
You know what it is though, that mix seemed to last 3 minutes.
It did.
Are you sure that was half an hour?
Yep, 32 minutes now.
You're joking.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, it was great, mate. I really enjoyed it.
Well, what's in your box, John? What you got?
This is off, is it Legre or Leisure Records?
I prefer Legre.
Yeah, I always say Legre, but it's Leisure, isn't
Leisure.
it? Leisure. From, where's Helmet from again?
It's Hamburg, yeah.
It's Hamburg.
Hamburgler.
But this record is like, it's from everywhere. It's sang in Welsh, but at the same time, it's the Welsh BBC Orchestra.
Right.
The band is from everywhere under the sun, but mostly from Brazil. And they put this album together, and it's absolutely amazing.
Great connection, Wales and Brazil.
Yeah, by Rio 18. and the album's called Yin Rio, and this track's called Your First RYC. I can't do any kind of Welsh, like. I just end up sounding like a Jamaican Pakistani.
The longest signs in England, aren't they?
But this is a beautiful track. Check it out, mama.
Da 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 da
absolutely love this record.
Ella.
The Ethiopian Brothers and Ashdwa. Shadwa, in fact. Ashadwa. Hey! Test pressing action there. Big up to Crash Slaughter for putting me onto that one a long time ago.
Now, Mary Sawatsky has just come up with the most Geordie Lane ever by accident. That last track I played, right, just put in. I love the 1960s feel to this, son. And then underneath she went, song.
Harry's son.
Harry's son. Those tricks.
Should be calling you Pet in a minute. Canny Pet.
Canny war pet.
Getting a bit Raj there, like. Yeah, this record's going to get caned over the next year or so.
Love it.
Fire!
Now, as you know, I've been grafting.
Grafting your balls off.
On my studio. And there's not a muscle in my body that isn't hurting, but this is getting rid of most of them. Working it out.
My sinuses are still full of stuff. Gunk.
Not being well, are you? 2 weeks of being ill?
It's the first beer I've had in 2 weeks. That's nothing for me, though. It's a lot for you.
What, 2 weeks? I do a month sometimes. Like about 5 years ago.
January doesn't count. It's now it happens in January.
I generally do nothing in January.
Yeah,
right?
just sit on your arse. It's an old track, reissued.
Chicago.
It's Roy Ayers. It's Chicago.
Chicago, Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. Chicago, where can I go? 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 What you gonna do? Where you gonna go? How you gonna feel? Who you gonna know? What you gonna say? Each and every day. Chicago, Chicago. Chicago, where can I go? 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 What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do in Chicago? 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 Where you gonna go?
Where you gonna go?
Trying to be me, trying to be free, but Chicago. I love thee.
You know what this reminds me of? Like a modern day Moody Man, isn't it?
Trying to be free.
Just like such a cool track.
Way out.
And it's a place that I've always wanted to visit. Chicago, like.
Chicago, yeah.
Just looks amazing.
Detroit or Chicago. Or both even.
Both.
Across the sea, I suppose they're free. I suppose they're free outside of this place known as Chicago. Known as Chicago. Known as
Yeah, this I got this album from a charity shop when I was a kid, and the rest of the album's not very good at all. But this, I remember this one track being like blinding.
running at me, Chicago, running at me.
What's that relentless keyboard?
What you gonna do in Chicago? Where you gonna be in Chicago? Set me free, Chicago. Set me free, Chicago.
John, what's in your box? What's in your box today? John, what's in your box? What are you going to play?
This is by Digital Africa, and it's Gnawa featuring Rudani Naim, and it's the Timori remix. It's canny good, this, like, check it out, my man.
بابا ميمون سالب العقولة سيدي ميمون بواب حبابه سلطان الغابة بواب السودة هياك القناوي ميمونة سلطان الغابة بواب السودة بابا ميمونة مرحبا يا كميمونة سلطان الغابة بواب السودة بابا ميمونة سلطان الغابة بواب السودة بابا ميمونة سلطان الغابة بواب السودة بابا ميمون مرحبا 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 ميمون سالب العقولة سيدي ميمون بواب حبابة سلطان الغابة بواب السودة ياك القناوي سيدي ميمونة سلطان الغابة بواب السودة يا ولادي فولا ولاد الغابة سيدي ميمونة سيدي ميمونة سيدي ميمون
Nice message in there. I'm sure we can translate that somehow. In the Geordie.
Keep on having a class team. Things are going to get better. Giving you worry, pet.
This night's never going to end.
No, it's simple as that. And that's the last line in the song as well. It's as simple as that.
Now then, staying on a very similar tip. I say that because there's a label called Slow Music Movement. Now, a good friend of mine has been signed by them. Now, he's done music for years, and we both know him. He's called Mr Bird. His real name is Steve Bird.
Great kid.
Great name, Mr Bird. He's currently resides in
Portugal,
Lisbon.
Yeah.
And he used to live in Newcastle many, many moons ago. Now, he sent a demo in, and the head honcho, as the head honchos do, really liked it, but said, look, can you work on it more and get some more psych and afro and other things into it? So he went back, not to the drawing board, but just kind of remixed the whole project he did. And in his words, he's glad he did, because it resulted in this wonderful piece of music. This is coming out in December the 3rd. The first single's called Secrets. This track is called Funkin' Part 1. It's a body of work that he's put together. And in Steve's words, he says, this is a study in an attempt to communicate with aliens via the medium of filtered electronics and rhythms. How about that? Beautiful. Good luck with this release, Steve. It's very nice to have you back making music. What a day I've had listening to stuff like this all day. Actually, I was listening to an album that I bought years ago. Trouble Man was the name of the project. Very Afro broken beat. Getting very inspired and wound up to make music again, which can't be a bad thing.
Can not be a bad thing, because to be fair,
we've done nothing.
We've done absolutely zip all, and that's mostly, it's a lot my fault as well, though.
No, it's nice to have time off. I look at it.
Yeah, definitely. But like, I was sort of like, after the last album was kind of washed out for a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah.
Took us quite a while to get me mojo back. Just even to put like tiny lyrics into my phone and think, yeah, that can be used.
We
later.
did start the album and then like kind of step back. So we're just looking forward to revisit what we did and bin what we did basically.
Yeah, baby.
No, D Roberts has got D Roberts and the Half Truths got a brand new album out, and look at this. I managed to get my hands on the test pressing of the new album.
You
This is
little
amazing.
naughty boy.
What a bonus, I've just noticed it's signed as well. Love that. Johnny, you got one ready?
Well, it can be nothing else other than Sandra's slot.
Exactly.
I've just got it up. Literally.
Well, let's drop it like it's cold. Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2. This is Bopper 45 from Boogie Down Bristol. Listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell. Way out, boys! Which is the greatest show in the world for sure.
Sandra Slot, what's in your slot today?
What's in your slot, Sandra?
Now, I'm a big lover of Scrimshire, and I think he's going to release a new album quite soon. Paul's got in there, or Sandra's got in there, with The Pile, which is great, featuring, I think, Cleveland Watkins. And this is a class track. Check it out, my man. Sandra, good choice, my sister.
chip. That is the bruise you left centuries ago. Still it is so. Deny the facts and the proof, so nothing can change. All in the same. The more things change, the more they stay the same. We're tired of talks and protests. Now action we say. How could you not notice who sits at the bottom of the pile? Why don't we ask them? Show some empathy. People rebel if they have no liberty. More power to these people. It's time, power to the people say. It's time, power to the people say. It's time, power to the people say. It's time, people say. It's time, power to the people say. It's time, power to the people say. It's time. How could you not know?
I'm sick. What? I'm sick and tired of you jerking me around. This week it's you. Next week it might be someone else, and I'm trying to maintain my composure in a world filled with fools. I'm sick and tired. Sick and tired of being broke. You'd think by now I'd get the joke, and I'm trying to maintain my composure in a world filled with fools. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. Like you do your job, I wouldn't have a job. I'd be a stupid slut. I'm sick and tired of you jerking me around.
Okay, you can pull out the lead vocal and guitar for this bit.
Now, this track that I'm going to play is a girl from London, Linda Dawn. She's been working with Excel Middleton, who is Electric Wire Hustle's producer from Australia, who are a great band. If you haven't heard them, check them out. This track is just incredible, and it's called Roses. Check it out, my man.
Tonight,
was just waiting for Grand Pooba to drop in there.
It's cool as, isn't it?
It's loads of R&B all mixed in one. It's great.
No, but that's what I love about it. Her voice is fantastic as well, though, man.
Do you think R&B is going to make a massive comeback?
I don't know. I hope so. There was some great R&B. I loved R&B until it got too R. Kelly.
Too cheesy. R and cheese. Nice stuff.
Till it got a little bit pedo-y.
Now, last week I played the Ugly Duckling version of this. Well, the Dusty Donut Boys have been at it, and this is their version.
E agora eu só sei dizer, toda minha vida é nana. Nessa noite pros delírios meus, vi nascer outro amanhã. Veio a luz de novo sol da luz que vem de nana. Adorada nana, ser feliz, tenho amor e paz em tudo que eu fiz. E agora eu só sei dizer, toda minha vida é nana.
Now, a few weeks ago, we were talking about one of my favourite albums of all time that I couldn't find. And it's Nucleus. And I've just put my hand on it, so I'm going to play it. But what I'm going to do is, like, everybody would obviously play the single or, like, the lead tracks or... but there's, like, the kind of the end closing tune from the album, which I absolutely loved. It's quite hypnotic, actually. But what I like about this album is they transitioned all of the songs, like space effects and like Moogs and stuff like that. And there was a bit of a concept album because it was like, you know, the first time electro had done like spacey, you know, like out in space. This is Nucleus from the album Jam on Revenge. So check this out. They're sending this one out for Samia, obviously. She's a huge Nucleus fan.
That's because she's only got one brain cell.
blissful memories listening to this. Wow. Bit of an oddity, yeah, but, you know. That's me, innit? How does a box of frogs?
Now, that Tuam Alborg thing is going to cost us €80 odd.
Yeah, to get it, yeah. Everything's like that now.
That is ridiculous.
And then when it lands, you'll probably get a sticker on your record saying...
No, it's saying that me postage is €30.
Yeah. But then when it lands, then you'll get a note to your door saying you need to go down and pay the VAT import duty on it, which will be probably 25 quid.
But this EP is going to cost us.
Welcome to my world, John.
Well, it has to be done.
Bosh. California. California, as it's wrote on here. Second time this is featured on the show. Caribou, the limited test pressing of California, otherwise known as Cortex, from the same group, outing, band, production team, crew, posse. Gather your thoughts. What you got, John?
Tuam Alborg, the thing that I've just bought, because
it's arrived already.
No. These other two albums have, so I may as well have the collective.
Have it.
Again, it's from my favourite record label, Pont Neuf, and this track's called Artifice, and the album's called Solitude Collective by Tuam Alborg. Check it out. Kidda!
This is the greatest show in the world.
Yeah.
That's a wonky B-side for you. Arcade. All the way from Australia.
Yeah.
On Interspersed. Love it.
Now, you know the Kingmaker thing, you know, like people want it on vinyl, but sadly you can't get it on vinyl anymore. When I was doing my studio, I got all the vinyl out of the other room and I put it in the new room, and I found 2 copies of the Kingmaker.
You're going to sell it for an extortionate
No,
price?
I'm not, because you know what's mad? I was gutted that I didn't have 2 copies of it. Everything I've ever done, I've always had 2 copies. Bar, I Can't Give You Up, the first one.
Yeah.
And we were both gutted that we only had 1 copy of it each. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
So sadly, Sean and Mark, you can
stuff off.
You can stuff off.
Put that in your bonnet and smoke it. It's finally arrived on 45. The album's worth stupid amounts of money, but this is the 45. It's just come out.
Yes!
Nobody knows. What a glorious song. Now, a few people are talking about this record at the moment, saying, yeah, I sampled this, I did this, I did that. No.
I had a crap on your face.
Let me tell you that copyright, a rapper who's worked with a lot of people, he's been around a long time, and he hasn't really got the
acclamation.
Yes, thank you. But anyway, he sampled this in 2009, so shut up.
Simple as that. Smoove has spoken.
Oh, by the way, if you want any filler reviews, don't ask me.
Barry Norman here.
Oh, Nari Borman. I saw You know what it is? I was watching TV and someone says I was influenced from this painting. You know that
Great
portrait
poster.
of the year,
Yeah,
and they said they were influenced by the movie. With
I
them.
love
I went,
Portrait of
that
the
looks
Year,
great. That looks
The sky. It's great.
And I was like, that looks great. I'll have to watch that.
Kaka Rucha.
Kakabungai. It was absolute rubbish. I mean, I'm not into horrors anyway, so I don't know what I was thinking of.
Nobody knows.
I don't know. I just thought it would be
Nicolas
something
Cage in a horror
interesting.
just spells shit to
It
me.
does
like.
It stinks. By the way, the movie was called Colour Outer Space or something. Great poster. 10 out of 10 for the
10
poster.
out of 10 for the poster, mate.
Pony. Dog
Pony
shit
film.
for the film. My review. Dog shit. Yeah, don't waste your time. Somebody says, Nicolas Cage overacting. I was like, well, yeah, but Nicolas Cage, you know, you can put him in any film and, you know,
And he overacts.
it's going to be interesting, but just the actual film
If
was
I see
pants.
Nicolas Cage on Netflix, I don't watch it.
Right, anyway, moving on. What's in your box?
This is for Sean and Mark.
I won't in future.
It's a special little treat. Wandering through the darkness and my kid, it's a locking. Well, I stumbled and I fell across your floor, and the stairs smell of tobacco and my aftershave and mingo clean knocked me out, not wanting anymore. Well, I drink 'cause I'm with me, an argument I'm not supposed to win. When I raise my head, my eyes feel dead and stupid is calling me. Well, I smoke because I know it'll get me in the end. I may as well have these things I have, things that I call friends. And whoa, and whoa. A face that's seen it all is what I got. These lines, reflections of the lies, the tease, the fears I give away too easily. The alleyways and back roads to them all bring back memories, flashes of the good and bad, memories that broke my heart. And if I knew, tell me now if I knew, life could be much different for me and you. And if I'm singing everything I was meant to be, love could be much easier for you and me. Whoa, and whoa, and whoa. Well, this life could be much easier for me. And whoa, and whoa. Wandering through the darkness and my kid is a lock, and I stumbled and I fell across your floor, and the stale smell of tobacco and my aftershave and mingo clean knocked me out, not wanting anymore. Hey, yeah, 'cause I drink 'cause I'm well me, an argument I'm not supposed to win. When I raise my head, my eyes feel dead and stupid is calling me. Well, I smoke because I know it'll get me in the end. I may as well have these things I have, things that I call friends. But I drink 'cause I'm well me, an
Especially for Sean Fairhurst, of course.
And Mark Teasdale. Well, I may as well have these things that I've gone free.
Just like rubbing salt into his eyes, isn't it?
News is, though, Jalapeno are going to do a repress of this in 3029.
Exactly. When we're all dead and buried. We'll leave it on your grave, Sean. We'll leave a message anyway to leave it for you. Now that is a drum break and a half. As sampled on The Man with Two Watches many moons ago, and I will be sampling in that again in the future. I'm sure I will. Sue me if you like. John, what's in your suing box, potentially?
Well, you've got to give us 2 seconds, mate, because you really...
Caught you with your trousers around your pants?
No, not at all. This is Sparrow, featuring Catelyn Keegan and Leah Cardos, and it's by Tim Sheep. And I think you'll find this is a great tune. Check it out.
I think you'll find this record's ending.
Yeah, and I'm just going to press play. Simple as that.
It's all about dreams. That's what it's all about, and that's all I do. Dreams. I also drink water.
When was the last time you laughed so hard that you cried? When was the last time you laughed so hard that you cried? Feel like time has slowed. I travel deep and narrow. She soars like a sparrow.
Laugh at anyone's dream. Oh no, absolutely not. We depend on each other's dreams coming true.
The cloth's out. The cloth's always out.
I tell you.
The old cloth.
The
Especially
old
when Benji B-side was here. Christ almighty. It was like we were breeding sheep. I thought we'd turned into Dave Wild. Speaking of Dave Wild, I bought me Christmas turkey from Dave Wild's farm. Get on the internet.
What was it, 300 quid?
No, it was cheap as chips.
30 quid?
I got a turkey, right? Massive turkey. I got the pigs in blankets, and I got pork stuffing for 50 quid.
So where is it?
Coming the day before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas, 23rd.
You got a picture of it though?
But I suggest you all get onto Wales Farm and order your turkeys, because he brings them up good. Ex-sax player of Smoove and Turrell and Primo Farmer.
That's the great thing about this room. Just discovering records I've got I didn't even know.
Brilliant.
Wow, man.
I love the fact that you pulled that one out of the preacher who came to Sunderland. And I said, look, it's signed. And it was.
Signed, yeah. I sampled that one.
Signed by some guy from Mississippi who was obviously a bit of a racist.
It's your red card to vinyl today.
Red card.
Now, let's revisit the Flushmaster Soup that we played the other week. I played the B-side last week. Before we get out of here, we've got 5 minutes left of the show. This is Humanoid Terror.
man's worst enemy.
The question I've got is, have you ever bought something and then got home and then gone, I'm not sure about this? It could be anything, trainers usually, or new shoes for school. I remember that happening to me. I was convinced that, when your parents, when you're like 13, your parents say, now it's your choice, but if you get it wrong, there's no going back. And I went, I want these ones. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah. I got home, I went, didn't like them.
I'm not
had to wear them for ages.
Right? But Scorpio in Granger Market in Newcastle.
Yeah.
I always thought, rockers never spent any money on clothes. You know what I mean? So Ayla was like, no, I really want these Dr. Martin boots. They're really cool. They're like platforms, but they're Doc Martens, and I love them. Can I have them for Christmas? I went, yeah, of course you can. So me and Nicola took Ayla in. 170 quid.
Why I?
And I walked out and I just went, 170 quid. And
there's 7 quid, I'll see you later.
I just kept saying, 170 quid.
170 quid.
And Ayla just went, yeah, but Dad, that's just fashion.
That's been trendy and that, like. Are you trendy, Dad?
Nah.
Now, anyway, speaking of buying things and then regretting it, right? So I bought these school shoes, right? That had a tiny little heel on. It was only about that big.
Italian heel.
Yes. But
to make you look a little bit taller.
But
not smaller.
I don't even think anyone.
If you had a dad, you'd be a baller.
Don't even think anyone actually said anything. But in my head, I was thinking, people are like looking at these heels all the time.
Oh, like
paranoid.
You had a pair of
like in my own little mind.
Cuban heels on.
Like like Slade.
Just tangoing into school.
You know what I used to do? I used to undo the belt, right, and like pull my trousers down a little bit so it would hide the back of the shoe. How crap is that?
Mate, I done the same thing with a pair of Paul. Was it Paul Worthington? I can't remember the name of the shoe.
Werther's original.
No, they were like they were like a cool kind of shop from Leeds. Anyway, I got these and they had like Cuban heels on them, right? And they had like fronts, a little bit like kickers. And
fronts? All shoes have got fronts, fortunately.
But like kickers, like flat kind of.
Just a cliff front on the front.
Yeah. And I thought, these are cool as these, like. And I wore them for the big market just once, right?
And got hounded.
I mean, they just turned onto us and went, what he turned up as like Julio Frankenstein.
What have you got? Like, what's them shoes for kicking the eyes out of spiders?
Julio Frankenstein.
Anyway, going back to the original point, the regret of buying things. This is an album I bought, and I got it home, and I was like, And I made myself like this. I made myself
Julio Frankenstein still cracks us up.
Anyway, I made myself like this record, and this is now it's obviously clearly an amazing song. But at the time when I was very young, I was like,
Let you go. You could know
find the love.
For the record, I absolutely love this record now.
Heard away. I always thought you'd be around to pick me up when I was down, but I was wrong. Oh, so wrong. I made you feel like you should do everything I wanted you to do, but I was wrong. And now I long to hold your hand, be your friend, and maybe fall in love again. But things like this don't happen much, not like in fairy tales and such. I'll give you all the space and time, and when one day you look to find my love still strong for you, how I hope all this comes true. But now I've got to let you go. I've got to let you run free. Hurts more than you could know, but don't you worry about me. I'm gonna find the love that's strong and true from inside to take the hurt away and dry these tears from my eyes. You said your love was strong and true, but you did what you had to do. I understand, yes I understand. The pain was almost much too great for me to appreciate your point of view. But now I hope you find the things you hope to find, and always keep our love in mind. I know I'll often think of you, because that's all I used to do. But given time and given space from heart and mind, I will erase this thing I have for you, if that's what I've got to do. Cause now I've got to let you go. I've got to let you run free. Hurts more than you could know, but don't you worry about me. I'm gonna find a love that's strong and true from inside to take the hurt away and dry these tears from my eyes.
What was I thinking, eh? What an amazing record. Now, last week, someone was talking, a few people were talking about this online, actually. Someone said, what's this song? It goes, blah, 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 with loads of delays. And someone jumped in on Facebook and said, oh, yeah, Smoove played that on the radio show ages ago. You know, he's well ahead of the curve. This is Eddie Kendricks and Rain. What a friggin' song.
date with the rain. Gotta go walking in the rain. The clouds that gather in the skies gather in my eyes every time it rains. On just such a day you let me go, and as the raindrops begin to flow, I go walking in the rain, oh no, hiding my tears in the rain. I grab my coat and rubber shoes, walk out the door with a bag full of blues. No one notices it all, the way my teardrops fall, walking in the rain. Every time the rain comes along, the absence of you becomes so strong, and I just go walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the on just such a day you let me go, and as the raindrops begin to flow, and I go walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain. I go walking.
Yeah, I did get totally obsessed with that record when I first discovered it about 10 years ago. I was just playing the 12-inch over and over and over again, and then obviously went into my 45 phase and had to find this really super rare 7-inch version. And then DJ Spinners just released a 7-inch as well as it, so there you go. Lots of versions to collect.
Spinner.
Collect.
All I can ever think of with Spinner is the fact that I smoked that medical weed and never met him.
Yep.
But I
The
had
less said
such
about
a
that, the better.
Great time. LA, baby.
As I go walking in the rain.
Right, what's in your box, John?
It's Rosie Lowe, who I just adore, and working with Duval Timothy, and the song's called Sun. This is just brilliant.
And there you go, 2 tracks, beautiful tracks back to back. The Northern Coal Experience. Are you having a beautiful time, people out there? This, of course, is Salt. And they've just released this. This is number 9. The Mysterious Salt. And who was that before, John?
Rosie Lowe.
Rosie Lowe.
I can't wait for that album. I pre-ordered that.
Harmony-tastic.
A beautiful kind of pea green.
I do love a melodic bass line. Hey, what I haven't made for a long time. Compilation. No, compilation. Just to sit and listen to the whole thing. Like music like this.
Yeah, I never
that you
do.
love.
I should
that you'll
do.
never take. Like that you'll never go, oh, I wish I hadn't put that on.
Yeah, but generally the last hour on Smoove and Turrell is what I love listening to because it's everything I love.
Yeah, well, we just don't care anymore. Like stuff like this. Michelle Sadabi, and welcome Newborn.
Now, Mark Teasdale has just sent the quality of shit tonight. And I'm not sure whether he's talking about my patter.
Oh, you mean toilet roll?
Your patter, the Wi-Fi connection. But
maybe he's
again,
beer.
Like if you just had the vinyl, mate, you could make things better. You and Sean, you know what I mean?
If you just had the vinyl.
If you just had the vinyl, you could work this out. But this is again just for you and him.
Day in, day in, day in, day out. Day in, day in, day in, day out. We take our little problems to our place of work and bottle them all up. So what am I to talk about? You when you lose, you take it out. Well, on everyone and no one, knowing you have got to go on with your life. And love can make a difference. Read between the lines, and time can build some bridges. Yeah, you gotta learn how to so what am I to talk about? You when you lose, you take it out. Well, on everyone and no one, knowing you have got to go on with your life. So day in, day in, day in, day out, it's what your story's all about. You came in here with nothing, and you leave nailed in a coffin. That's just life. And love can make a difference. Read between the lines, and time can build some bridges. Yeah, you gotta learn how to climb. So day in, day in, day in, day out, it's what your story's all about. You came in here with nothing, and you leave nailed in a coffin. That's just life. And it's all we have to give away. The time for love, all the games we play. It's a small price we have. If you got no one and no place that's home, if you can't learn to give it away, it's a setting up a bed with no place to stay. Day in, day in, day in, day out. Tell me what it's all about. It's everything, it's nothing. It's a fact we should be talking. Day in, day in, day in, day out. Tell me what it's all about. It's everything, it's nothing. It's a fact we should be talking. It's just life.
Well, that was beautiful, Johnny. There you go.
Hey,
gloating tonight, aren't you? Really gloating.
Oh shit! No, I didn't want that to start again.
I'm just going to pick one.
Two songs on that album that follow each other, though. Wow.
Yeah.
I could play more. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna play some Outkast.
Very underrated, that album. I felt. And I was quite upset about it, to be fair. You know, how it didn't go the way I planned it to go.
Upset?
I was a little bit upset.
A little bit upset.
Thanks, Big Chill Records, bunch of knobs. But that's life, isn't it? And that's what I was trying to say in that song, Smoove. It's just love.
Right, here's one for you. This is Outkast's first album, right? And this is called Crumbling Herb. It's beautiful, this. We're going to get out of here like we stole someone's records. Thanks a lot, folks, for tuning in.
It's only 1:30, man.
I'm knackered, man. Leave me bed, me.
Shut up.
Let me dig into your brain. Folks falling like rain. Probably got me selling things. Guess I'm gonna explain. Jane is rolled up, no gangs beats rolled up. But still Andre got action. They sweat like Keith, all of my teeth. I take on myself to handle mine. Thinking that you got ample time to do this. Have you shot up? Thought you knew this. I'm crumbling. No time for problems. Selling my sacks. Right to my back. Wetting them up like leaving up in that slack of blood. The clock is ticking, niggas from my block is missing. I'm putting it down, I get me hot before we all get shot. Got only so much time in this bastard. Better be claiming pro, but I be saying they procrastinating. Settling for less, better be ready when they roll up in your nest and sink one in your chest and you gone. Up out of here for good. Y'all be bobbing back and forth to let me know you understood. Yeah, what's up?
There's only so much time left in this crazy world. Just crumbling nerve. I'm just crumbling nerve. Niggas, they don't understand. I'm just crumbling nerve. I'm just crumbling nerve.
So check me out. See, once in a while when niggas be trying to test me, I get frisky. Grab a pint of golden whiskey, then they swing, but shit, they miss me, huh? I'm getting nice with them things because I feel like I just heard me on the radio. And yes, my man, I'm true to that. I run my lips the way I wanna hear them. And see, the way I wanna fix them niggas. So ring around the roses, diamonds around my neck, don't flex it, but I'm 10 millimeters. Count on nigga, fucking I ain't see ya. Added a millimeter for y'all niggas doing crimes and drive-by. Kiss your ass, bye-bye, sayonara suckers. I flip the script and turn the page, they scared of your motherfuckers. Be popping shots like them hoes be popping cooties. And I still be spreading bullets like them freaks be spreading cooties. So look at niggas, I'm hunting Red October. I said my shit and ran my lyrics and now my verse is over.
There's only so much time left in this crazy world. I'm just crumbling nerve. I'm just crumbling nerve. Niggas killing niggas, they don't understand. I'm just crumbling nerve. I'm just crumbling nerve.
Big boy got a sample nugget blunt box. It's empty, that's what the herb be dropping. It's simply marvelous, time is ticking. But some of the time when I be laying vocals in the dungeon, cigarette and won't be smoking ounces like it ain't nothing. It ain't shit to take another hit, so hit it up. The cannabis, sativa, weed, reefer, yeah, smoke shit. It's all they added till they label me to see. So fire up another one and smoke out and fuck a world peace.
We is gonna smoke out until we choke out like the merry men. Cowards I be burying. Coming around my trap with that see nigga, you get nothing. Just like DJ do the cut and I be having your posse ducking nothing but king shit. I am asking, sucker, can you hang? That player with the pepper throwing salt off in your game. Sprinkle, sprinkle, motherfucker, don't be crying on me. That's something that's me in my chest until I'm chilling in peace. Yeah.
There's only so much time left in this crazy world.
Way before the days when Outkast were mahoosive. Their first album, which was called Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music.
Great
what
album.
A mouthful that is. All one word.
What an album, though, man.
Amazing. Just sitting watching it on MTV in Sinatra's bar in Sunderland on a Saturday afternoon.
Dropping these things like French fries and hot grease.
Great memories.
Get him our PA Outkast, the J.O.Y. Just let y'all niggas know, forever pimpin', never slippin', that's how it is.
Forever pimpin', never slippin', that's how it is.
What a producer he is, though, man. Andre.
Genius.
Genius.
And as I said last week, CeeLo Green was amongst that lot. Just called CeeLo, I think, at the time.
Yeah, but then someone
Don't know what
watched
time he
him.
went green, though.
Then, no, because he had so many salads he got fat.
Ah. Super green.
Ciao. He's the only vegetarian over 25 stone.
there's a groove like that. The subliminal effect is...
Now, for the last few weeks, we've been playing you a few tracks from the album by Ash Walker.
One.
Aquamarine is the name of the album. Check this out. And we're going to see you next week when the doors slide open.
No, can't, man. I've got too much music to play. You can't go 30 minutes early, mate. I don't care how knackered you are.
I'll leave you to it then.
No, you're not going to leave us to it.
Bye.
No, piss off.
What an amazing album. Hands out. Hands out? Hands up. Hands out, actually. Screw it. Who's bought this album?
I have.
There you go, there's one hand.
And I think it's one of the best things I've ever bought.
This is one of those things that needs to go in the mix. The mix. Sorry, the compilation.
Do you want to hear something new from Omar, though?
Let's do it.
Now, he's been working with Etienne Indien. Well, that's what the album's called. It's by Le Condiment Couche Tot. This is great, man. Listen to this. I love this guy's voice.
I just sit and wonder why hazy dreams break away and just float by me. Sounds of summer make me fly. Take your love and let's just be set free. It's fine time, it's fine time. It's fine time, it's fine time, It's fine time, it's fine time. It's fine time, it's fine time. Hey baby, just touch my hand. Feel the magic and baby feel my love. Make a purpose, have a plan.
you're interested, Omar's playing in Hoochie Coochie in Newcastle on the 19th of November, and I know that because Paul Waller invited me, and as I said last week, I couldn't make it because I spent the birthday with the wife because we share the same birthday, so to speak. And he said, well, why don't you just come with me and be Omar-sexuals? And I really liked that. Very endearing.
Yeah, but at the same time, Jamie's great at sex. So sadly, Paul, bye.
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 Imagine Paul doing this from behind going, there's nothing like this.
Badooby wee you. Oh, sailor.
Lady Bornet, qué bien luce usted con esa piel y con su carriel y ese corsage junto al corazón y ese collar de pompón doré. Lady Bornet, se parece a usted la belle époque. On paraban de papier maché. Llegando desde otro planeta, ruido de discoteca, música que se canta yeye y que se baila como todo cambió. La luz la ha dejado ciega, Lady Barnett. Pero por Dios, no se cambie
So anyway, going back to the story about things that you buy that you regret.
John Turrell was one of the things that he bought that he regrets now.
What, you
It's
bought
what he's
yourself?
No. That's what Smoove's saying.
No,
Bought this for 25 pence. I was in the bargain basement.
10 pence actually.
10 pence. China at the time.
Bought a hammer and he came with the hammer in the box. I was trying to brain him in the wall and he wouldn't get off.
Break glass in case of emergency.
Sing. So some guy went, well, Benji B was on about buying the wrong size shoes, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
sizes
old clubber
too big.
boots.
Clubber boots there. Brilliant shit, that, like.
Or Julio Frankenstein.
He's not exactly tall, though, is he? You know what I mean?
Nah.
Anyway.
He could have done, like the Michael Jackson thing where you lean forward.
Aye, and just stay there.
And just stay there for ages, then come back up. That's why he's such a great body popper.
Well, I did the opposite.
Those shoes.
I bought these trainers off this guy who was one of the dancers in the band I was in at the time, and he went, "Oh, do you want to buy these?" I went, "What size are them?" The mint. They were Ewing or something like that.
Patrick Ewings.
Yeah, but they were.
I had a pair of Patrick Ewings.
They looked
green.
No, they were black, but they looked like elephant feet. They looked so cool. And I went, "Oh, what size are them?" And he went, "Oh, they're 9." And I went, "Well, I'm an 11, so that doesn't really work." But you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to buy them anyway.
Yeah, no, I made that mistake.
I put my foot in and it wouldn't go in. It was that tight, right? So I had to stand, right? I used to put socks, football socks, underneath my heels and stand on stage in the shoes, like high heels.
Mate, I've done that.
And the pain was unbelievable, but I look cool as.
No, Patrick Ewings were a great trainer.
Amazing. I just wish I got the right size.
Yeah, I had about 3 pairs.
Because you couldn't get all of them, though. That was the thing, they were really hard to get back then anyway.
I had the dark green suedes that just come out big tongue. It was the first time anyone had done a fat tongue.
Fat tongue, like Converse. That's why I like Converse. All right, then, we're going to get out of here. This is Hillside. I love this album.
Because I've got some...
You're going to play one more, then we're going to get out of here.
I'll just make
because it's late now, you know.
It's not my
I've got to send the show, you know what I mean? I've got to send it to LA.
Yeah. I'm on the phone to London, you know.
Doing me stuff.
I'm on the phone to New York, you know.
Thanks very much, everyone, for tuning in and staying in. And all your beautiful comments, which I always do try and read afterwards. So whatever you say about me, I will read it. Just not right now when I'm on the air. Enjoyed the show, enjoyed this moment. I'm knackered, I'm just still not right. more bad news. Just found out yesterday that our surprise secret Devon gig has been postponed till next year due to ridiculous COVID restrictions. Less said about that, the better.
This is the way it's going to go again, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's just... I'm still holding my breath, so to speak. Right, before we get out of here, John, you got one more. What you got? Something beautiful, hopefully. Some death metal.
This is by Common Sense and it's called Star Child. Enjoy it, motherfuckers.
Good night, folks. And God bless your asshole.
God bless America. God bless Europe. And God bless China, Russia, and every other motherfucking.
Auf Wiedersehen, Bastards.
You have been listening to the Smoove and Turrell Northern Coal Experience. The greatest show in the world!